It's the AKG D112. I'll pull it out then so you guys can see it. Just got it on a little stand so they look like that. These kick drum mics are very good at capturing low end frequencies. Oops. There. Very good at capturing low end frequencies. And it has a large diaphragm, which means it can handle very loud, low sounds. If you were to use something like that SM58, is that around, that SM58? Perfect, thank you. If you were to use something like this, which you can do, you would just have to be very careful about where you place it. This would most likely distort because it's not a big diaphragm, right? So something, you can see the difference between these two mics right here. This one is going to be much better at capturing low-end, very bassy frequencies than this one, okay? And it can also handle very, very loud frequencies, which means if it's close to your kick drum beater and you're hitting your kick pedal very, very hard, it's not going to distort. It's still going to give you a very good sound. How you doing?
Hi.
All right. So I'll give you a quick overview of what we covered up until this point. We just went over a couple options for hand percussion mics. Talked about the difference between condensers and dynamic mics. And now I am basically just going through piece by piece the 5-piece drum kit to tell you what mics work good for each one. Okay. One of our most popular microphones in our rental department is the Shure Beta 52. Worldwide known as one of the best bass drum mics out there. They got a great sound. They can handle very, very loud sources. Very similar to the AKG D112, but a little bit of a different sound. Again, like I mentioned earlier, the microphone world is very subjective. Microphones will sound a little bit different than each other. Some of them will sound almost exactly like each other. So right here we have got a bit of a weird looking one. This one's called the Shure Beta 91. That is what's called a boundary microphone. So it's a flat microphone that you wouldn't need to put on a stand. You could actually just put it right inside your kick drum. And to be honest, out of these four right here, that one is my personal favorite. I love it. It sounds great. It's a very punchy mic. So you get a perfect blend of the punchiness and the low end that comes from your kick drum. That one is a condenser style mic, so it will require phantom power to turn on. Okay. And then another option right here is the Audix D6. Very similar to the rest that you see here, just a little bit of a smaller diaphragm. That one works great on cajones. You could put it on the bottom of a djembe, kick drums, any low-end sources, that'll pick it up just fine.